Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to your next installment of the Wano Bros Podcast, episode 23. My name is Omar. Below me is RJ. Next to me is Austin. And RJ, we missed you for the past couple episodes. How you feeling, bro?
Stressed. One Piece is actually getting back on track.
Yes.
JJK is still better, but we can't all win every war.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with that, but I'm also not gonna agree with that because I do think they're actually on the same level in terms of how good they are.
I guess. I think One Piece is definitely headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
But dude, like JJK has been on a generational run for like the last 30 weeks probably.
I'll give it that. Yeah. I'll give it that because it's actually the pacing is solid. I mean, you know what? The pacing can be better, but I mean, it's still a really great show. I'm not going to shit on it for that.
Well, the JJK manga there's no pacing issues completely. They're like going maybe a little too fast, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't read the manga, so I don't even know where they're at.
I don't know, but let's talk about the Crunchyroll awards.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't watch too much of it, unfortunately, because I didn't I couldn't. Where was it even on, actually? Because I couldn't even find it.
I don't know, actually. I didn't.
I just see the results usually. That's about it.
You usually look at just the results and stuff.
I think they have it somewhere in California because that's where they're based out of.
Oh, so they probably just pre-record it or whatever.
Maybe I didn't see it on Twitch at all because it was on Saturday. Yeah, it was yesterday actually.
I saw people announcing rewards and stuff like that, and I was just like, yeah, that makes sense.
I'll share my screen then for you guys.
One Piece captured the greatest, not the greatest, the best anime of the year award. I think what they did in Wano was revolutionary. I think it's gonna change the way they animate the rest of the anime forever.
But didn't JJK win the anime of the year?
It did, yeah. Do you want me to share or do you just want me to tell you the results?
JJK won anime of the year.
I'll just share this.
Luffy won best protagonist.
But One Piece won too, I saw.
They didn't win anime of the year though. JJK was even with Gear 5, dude. I don't know. JJK definitely was gonna take that.
Or here, I'll can you guys see that?
Not really.
No.
Okay. I'll send you the link then, Omar.
I'm sorry, it was best continuing anime, and the best protagonist.
Yeah, JJK was on such a generational run that it wasn't. I don't know if Culling Games is gonna top Shibuya. I like Culling Games a lot though.
I think you have to approve it.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got it. I got you, Austin. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't know. There's a lot of ones I didn't really understand, I guess. Also, it is weird because it's off 2023, but they also include fall 2022. So technically, this didn't include fall 2023.
Okay, so I see it here now. So, Buddy Daddies won best original anime.
We'll get to it.
So 2024 categories: anime of the year, best continuing series, best new series, best film. I don't want to go through all of this. And we're not going to go through all of these, obviously. We're going to go through almost everything except for all of this. We're going to go through the Japanese and then the English. We're not going to bother with any of the other languages. But nominees for the best animes of the year was Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man. Wow. Okay. Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Oshinoko, and then Vinland Saga Season 2.
Okay, and the winner was JJK.
And the winner was JJK, right? Best continuing series. I was honestly surprised One Piece is not even on here.
Well, because they're talking about seasonal anime.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not continuing series are series that are aired every single weekend for the continuation of every year.
There are also ones that are second, third seasons, etc., that.
But that makes sense.
Continuing can also mean seasonal, so that's why you see Jujutsu Kaisen there and everything else there as well.
Whoa, RJ, what's over your camera?
RJ, your camera's corrupting. Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can just solve that real quick. Damn, your camera's corrupting, man.
I don't know if corrupting is the right word for it.
I was surprised Mob Psycho wasn't on here. To be honest, I think Mob Psycho should have been nominated over like Chainsaw Man. To be
I
honest,
mean, I was surprised One Piece is not even up here because I mean, regardless of it being a season or not, it was still Wano was still really good that finished, and it finished this year. We're getting into a new arc. It was the hype, new animation, new gear. It should have been at least nominated. Is what I'm saying.
I think it could have taken over like Demon Slayer. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Swordsmith
Demon Slayer
Village
wasn't
arc
great.
was probably
But
the
it-
worst season of Demon Slayer.
I mean, but if you look at it, there's no continuing anime on that board list, so I really don't think they were even including.
Yeah, JJK
Alright.
season 2 technically.
But it's seasonal, so it's never gonna air for a full year. It will only air for like.
Yeah, but
half
look,
the year.
they have Demon Slayer down and continuing too. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
I don't know. I think they just maybe didn't take into the account anime of the year for any continuing anime.
Okay, so Jujutsu Kaisen won Anime of the Year, the best continuing series. We're gonna read all of these: Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, One Piece, Spy X Family, Vinland Saga. Obvious winner, One Piece. Continuing on from there, best new series.
I mean,
nominees.
do you think it's obvious though? Like,
I don't know if it's
I
obvious,
thi-
bro.
you
I
don't think like
it's
Attack on
obvious.
Titan like could have won it? I think Vinland Saga is probably
I
better
don't
than
think-
One Piece.
Okay, this is a preference for me because I didn't like the ending of Attack on Titan. I think it was like an easy way out, and I didn't like it too much. So, to be completely honest, I don't even see it on here as the best continuing series because it took forever for it to even come out with episodes or anything. Like we forget about the 2 years we were complaining about where the hell is Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but you also gotta realize, Omar, that there's not really that many continuing series that go on. Like even like series that used to be continuous, like Bleach, are just using like the whole core thing now, where they're taking breaks and then releasing. And I mean, it also it's like your preference is like very subjective because there are so many like Attack on Titan fans out there that you can argue.
I'm
like,
sure.
I'm surprised that Attack on Titan really did not win the best continuing anime series. You know,
I mean,
the
yeah,
amount
it's
of
like
supporters that
literally
AOT has.
probably
All
the
I'm
most
saying-
popular anime of all time.
Yeah, but it's also like it's had a lot of hiccups. So that's why I don't think of when I think of Attack on Titan, I think it's one of the best animes that ever been created. But I also think of it as this gave us hell for like 2.5 years talking about where the hell is it.
Yeah, but
But
that
One
shouldn't
Piece as well,
factor
like-
in.
Yeah,
But
like,
we
the
never
voting.
okay, when did okay, except for the one time that Oda had eye surgery, when did One
Also,
Piece go on
that's- that-
hiatus?
my friend, that's the manga though. This is anime, and given it the fact that One Piece has its own detriments, is being pacing very slowly. We can sit here and be like, Wano Act 1 and Wano Act 2 were complete like pieces of dog shit, and Act 3 was the only really good part of Wano. You can't really like use that same like effect on Attack on Titan. It's like it's two different things. They both have their detriments, but we can't sit here and act like One Piece is squeaky clean and not
I'm
give
not
it.
saying One Piece is squeaky clean, but I'm also saying that considering that it was based on the end of Wano, where we kind of started this year at the end of Wano and then ended, right? Or I should say last year, more or less, because I guess that's where it's based on. But I guess it's also because we changed the anime style, the animation style, and Gear 5 and everything. So I also
But like
think
the
that
change in animation style came like this year in 2024, really, not like last year.
The egghead style changed like when
I'm pretty sure it changed in like December or late November.
Are you talking about like the egghead animation?
No, I'm
Egg-
talking about like as soon as Luffy went into Gear 5 and then everything changed from there.
well we
Yeah,
haven't
that
seen
was just like
animation.
major
Yeah.
budgeting, like that was just them throwing all the money into like probably one of
No,
the biggest
because-
like gears in the
We
Well,
haven't
I'm
seen that
saying-
animation since then.
Huh?
We haven't seen that type of animation since then. It's just budgeting. They knew it was going to be a theatrical episode, so they had to give it the biggest budget possible to make it look good. And yeah, I can sit
I'm
here and
saying
be like,
it's
Egghead has
more-
changed, but it's not the same as Gear 5.
It's definitely better than what it was before.
100%, but the same thing you could be said for Attack on Titan. If you saw the animation, the Levi scenes, you're going to be like, well, that's probably the best animation I've seen in a long time.
Like me
Yeah,
personally,
what
I
I'm
think out of
talking
all
about-
those there, I'd pick Vinland Saga out of all those that are listed as nominees.
I would give it an argument. People do love Vinland Saga, and I will say like it's all subjective, it's preference, but Vinland Saga, AOC, and JJK definitely deserve to be on that board as really big runner-ups. And I think saying One Piece is the obvious choice is kind of throwing the other ones like off the hill because, in my opinion, for at least fans, people love those four shows probably equally.
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying that when I think of Attack on Titan, I don't think of it as a continuing series.
But it is continuing.
It
like,
is.
Because it's like the fourth season or whatever, you know?
They're doing cores. That's pretty much what shows that used to continue are doing a lot now, like Bleach. Like Bleach does cores because they realized if they keep producing episodes every single week, then one, it lowers their budget, and then two, they don't have a lot of time to work to make things great.
All right, well, let's just move on. Best new anime series nominees were Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Heavenly Delusion, Hell's Paradise, Oshinoko, and then Zom 100. And the winner of that one was Chainsaw Man.
No.
I don't know. I think Heavenly Delusion definitely.
Exactly.
Or Hell's Paradise. Those two definitely were like the light and like just the new anime. I don't know. I think that everything else is kind of dulled out. Zom 100 was okay for the first couple episodes. Oshinoko was
yeah, but like Zom 100, it's like all the delays just kill all the hype for it. So like people probably forgot about it because I think this is like fan voted, if I remember correctly, the Anime Awards, and like I feel like Chainsaw Man just has more fans because like Heavenly Delusion blows Chainsaw Man out of the water. Same with like Bocchi the Rock. I don't know. To me, like the Chainsaw Man, I wasn't like blown away by it at all. Like it was a good anime, but at the same time, like the hype it received based on like those opening trailers we got at the beginning made it seem like it was going to be like this generational anime that was like going to continue, but like it still really doesn't. I mean, it has like the movie coming out, but like besides that, like it took how long to get like basically a season 2 announced, and I don't know, I feel like the anime was a little bit underwhelming at points.
I liked it. I think definitely those three, definitely Chainsaw Man, Heavenly Delusion, and Hell's Paradise. I think those three are like probably the best out of the list. I did like Chainsaw Man, so
I mean, I would put Oshinoko over Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Better. Why?
I like Oshinoko, but it's just I don't know. It just I don't get the same feeling.
I just think that first episode is better than all of Chainsaw Man, but
that's subjective.
I don't know. I just wasn't that impressed. So
yeah, Oshinoko is good, but at times it kind of like slips back into slice of life too much when I think that the real goal of the show is to really find out, who did this, who did that. So personally, I like if it's a psychological thriller, I like to see it like really go for the goal and not really like step in and add like a romantic effect or like a slice of life effect. Like I just don't find that appealing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next anime series.
I'm good.
Anime series was okay.
Best
the
anime
nominees for best anime film. The winner was Suzume. I think I watched that. I thought it was pretty good.
Heard a lot of hype around it. Didn't watch it though, but
yeah, I didn't watch it either. But Black Clover, The Sword of the Wizard King, it was definitely hyped up. But I didn't. I mean, considering that I haven't saw Black Clover in like a year, I was really hyped just to see Black Clover. But
it was a really good movie, though. I mean,
it was a very good
animation
movie.
was
it was
amazing.
A great movie. Yeah, it was a great movie. But Black Clover was there. Blue Giant, Kageyama-sama, Love is War, The First Kiss That Never Ends. Oh my god! All right, what a
it's Kaguya-sama.
What a title! What a title!
It's actually really good. But
yeah, Kaguya-sama.
Psychopaths, Providence, Suzume, and The First Slam Dunk.
I didn't even know Slam Dunk came out with a movie. So
wasn't it like a remake? Where'd he go?
I don't know, but
bro goofed out.
I didn't watch the Kaguya-sama film.
I've seen all 3 seasons, but I didn't watch that movie.
Yeah, I didn't either because when I went to go watch it, it didn't have the dub, and I watched the show in dub. So I thought if I was gonna watch it, I at least watch it in dub.
I can't really watch something that's non-shonen and like not dub. I like watching it. If it's gonna be a slice of life, I'm gonna watch it in dub.
Yeah, I mean, I only really watched Black Clover, so I did hear good things about Suzume, so it sounded like a good one. I didn't watch Kaguya-sama because the movie, when I got to it after I finished all 3 seasons, wasn't in dub yet. So it's just like quintessential quintuplets. I haven't watched that final movie either because I don't want to finish it, to be honest.
Wait,
But,
there's a movie for that show?
yeah, it's like that's like the final season, I guess,
oh,
because it
so-
reveals everything.
What the? I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
I always
I
thought there
don't
was
want
gonna
to
be a
watch
season 2. I always thought there was
No.
gonna be a season 2. So bam.
I think there is a season 2. I think season 3 is the movie, if I'm not wrong. But
Well, whatever was left on Crunchyroll, I finished it.
All right. So the best original anime, the winner of that category was Buddy Daddies.
Never seen it.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that ever, and I never want to hear that name again. But the nominees of the best original anime were Akiba Made War, Birdie Wing, Golf Girls Story Season 2, the winner, Do It Yourself, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, and then the Maginal Service. I haven't watched any of these animes, and I don't want to. So I don't know
I heard
how.
Mobile Suit Gundam was pretty good. So that was really the only one in this entire category of nominees I heard some buzz about. But I mean, Buddy Daddies, the name might be like a little bit off. It's like just 2 like best friends, I think, or like 2 dudes who just found like a random kid who's like an orphan, and they like or something like that. I don't know the whole thing, but it's not like they're like married, or they're not like actually like married or anything like Spy X Family. They're just like 2 dudes who are like friends that are just protecting this little girl.
Weird. Anyway,
And this is ridiculous. I saw this when you just scroll down. This is absolutely a fucking
okay, best animation. Huh?
Just say
okay.
the nominees so we can talk
I-
about this shit. 'Cause
yeah.
what the fuck?
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna just scroll down a little bit so we can go over all 3 of these next categories. So the best animation goes to Demon Slayer, unfortunately, but the nominees were Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Mob Psycho 100, and then Trigun Stampede.
Hey, can I say something? I think I agree with actually this whole list, and maybe you guys beg to differ, but I do think Attack on Titan, especially the last chapter, very good animation. Chainsaw Man had very good animation. Demon Slayer is always gonna have, because it's obviously made by UFO Table, superb animation. Same thing with JJK, Mob Psycho. The only one that I do not agree with is Trigun Stampede. It's because it's not even animation. It's all CGI. They're all CG
isn't
models.
it 3D
It's not even-
by Trigger?
they're all yeah, Trigger does it there. It's all 3D models. So to say best animation is like, yeah, it's different, but it's not even animation. It's literal CG. So
That's
but
weird.
but you can
Well-
make a case for everything. You can make a case for everything else here, maybe except for Chainsaw Man. But I mean,
So would you like? But then, if that's the case, would you eliminate things like Demon Slayer who use CG in certain instances, like the fish and stuff?
I agree with it, but they don't use it to an extent. Like, because like the reason why I'm not gonna be like that one guy that's like, why isn't One Piece series? Because let's be honest, everything until that last episode of Luffy fighting Kaido's been CGI. Same thing as
Exactly.
Momonosuke. So
Yes.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, One Piece deserves to be up here. No, they
Yeah.
use so much CGI for hard things they could have done. Like in the '90s, they made Cell non-CGI, and it took them 2 months to do that. But you can't make a dragon regular animation. Like, no, I don't think One Piece, even though it was so good, deserves
He's
to be up there.
spitting.
So
He is
when
spitting.
Demon Slayer use
He
CG, but then they do such good animation on the extents of like actual good parts of the whole show, I don't knock them, because I think everyone, for the most part, does not like Demon Slayer if it didn't have good animation. So at least
But
as
was the
that, I don't-
animation better than JJK Season 2 or Mob Psycho 100?
No, I don't
Probably
agree with
not.
that, but you can definitely make a case for it, because JJK season 2 Mappa for me just seemed super serialized. Like it didn't seem like Mappa was really just doing JJK when they animated it. It felt rough around the edges. Maharaga versus Sukuna wasn't even done. There were a lot of, even dude, episode 4 versus Dagon, it wasn't done, and I think everyone just got mad at that, and I think everyone realized it wasn't a finished episode. There were a lot of animation concerns.
We have to understand that JJK had a lot of shortcomings, and unfortunately what it was is it's not the story. It's not the story's fault, but it's Mappa's fault. And they have to, unfortunately, some of these people have to go home and be like, well, we feel like we didn't do the best of our ability. Like we could have done better. And like Mappa took a lot away from JJK, even though it wasn't like, even though maybe some top execs weren't like heaving down on people, it was just like you could tell. Like I don't know. I think people are kind of trying to stay away in terms of Mappa, considering that they won the next three awards is. Yeah, next three awards is a little concerning, but I mean, these are all things that don't really have to do with animation anyway.
I was gonna say, well, how would it look if like you won best animation and then like your lead
These
animator
don't,
or
right?
whatever?
This is like literally best director, best cinematography. Like this is just like movement and how the show was supposed to go.
Wait, go back up to the animation. And I know a lot of people love Mob Psycho animation, but I think it's not the actual animation; it's the animation style that Mob Psycho brings. That's really different.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what. But that would be under cinematography, because if it's, I don't know if it's under there.
I mean, did you watch the Dimple fight? That was like amazing.
No, it's good. It's great animation, but I'm saying through when I'm counting animation, I'm talking like the whole show completely.
Yeah, I think Mob Psycho to me should have won that, but
I don't know about that personally.
Did she the
If I had to give anybody a winner, I would say it's you know what? The only good thing I've been hearing about Demon Slayer is its animation, and to be completely honest, I don't
you're an
know
Attack on Titan hater.
AOT and Demon Slayer.
I just don't like the way the story ended.
It's just One Piece fans and AOT fans don't mesh, man.
No, just you guys need to listen to my words instead of assuming what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is I didn't really like the ending of Attack on Titan because it just felt lazy to me. It felt like nothing got done.
I hate like how good the animation is. Based on
you can't. Yeah, the story has nothing to do with animation.
I'm not talking about animation
either, but
yeah, but we're saying why shouldn't it be up there?
I'm not saying it shouldn't be. I'm just saying I heard a lot of great things about Demon Slayer, so I think maybe they deserved it. I said the one thing that I hear about Demon Slayer being good is its animation. I said nothing about Attack on Titan. I didn't watch the final special one, whatever the final special is, because I already knew what the ending was of Attack on Titan.
That's where Hanji dies. And
Hanji,
yeah.
That was
the special. The hour special is very good because it's directed in a movie format, and that's why the animation is great. And that's why I'm saying I think it definitely deserves to be in between Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. So those three definitely deserve to be on that board. Trigun, I don't know why it's up there. CG is not animation.
Yeah.
It's not hand
That's
drawn.
subjective.
Anyway, the next award goes to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 for Best Character Design. The nominees were Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, Oshinoko, and Trigun Stampede. I can't lie. I think this one is spot on.
I do like Trigun's character designs though a lot. Trigun is very like sci-fi, very cool with their character designs as you've seen it. So I mean, JJK is definitely arguable. I do like JJK a lot though. So
yeah, I don't know. I would say.
Have you seen Trigun?
I've seen the original from the 90s. I didn't see Stampede though. But I would personally say, out of all, like, to me, like, realistically, like, the character design in JJK, like, half the people just have uniforms on, to be honest. Besides, like, their head is different. I felt like Hell's Paradise had a really good, like, character design. I thought Oshinoko was pretty good.
Oshinoko was definitely,
with, like, the eyes. I thought that was cool.
Stars. But we can't exclude Maharaga. Like, you can't just, like, blip Maharaga and be like, that's not a sick-ass character or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just think the nominees are, like, I don't know, they're kind of bad.
A lot of the nominees are, like, the same. Like, I've seen Oshinoko, like, at least 5 times so far.
Well, it was a great anime. watched it.
Not doubting it. But I've also seen Chainsaw Man that was made like what, a year and a half ago, getting rewards now.
Well,
it's
it goes off of fall.
Yeah, it goes
starts
into
at fall.
2022 fall.
Yeah.
Well, all
And
right.
it doesn't include fall 2023 either. Oh, here's one. Bungo Stray Dogs. How is Bungo Stray Dogs not up for a single award?
Yeah, Bungo. Actually, I did not really like the last season. If I'm being honest, it's not the best. It's not the best work of Bungo Stray Dogs. I don't know. I do like Bungo Stray Dogs a lot. I think it definitely should win cinematography though. Like not win, but be a part of that list because the fight scenes in Bungo Stray Dogs has some of the coolest cinematography. Just the way the characters fight.
Yeah, because I think 4th season came out in fall 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that was spring of 2023, I believe. I remember seeing it on the board. Or season 5 came out fall 2023. I can't remember.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up. Okay,
well, the best director went to, no surprise, Jujutsu Kaisen. Shoto Gasha. I'm sorry if I butcher this.
Gashizono.
Gashizono, yeah. The nominees were Attack on Titan, Kiricho Sato, Bochi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Heavenly Delusion, and then Oshinoko.
I could have seen. I feel like Heavenly Delusion should have won. To be honest,
They're both good.
I feel like it was directed really well.
I don't have an opinion because I have not watched it. I have not watched much. I've been. What was it? What I didn't. Solo Leveling is pretty good.
But they're not gonna include that because 2023.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not saying in terms of this. I'm just saying like in terms of like stuff I.
Hey, we've been trying to put you on.
I know. I just like I haven't
really
had
good.
any time, man. My week is so packed. I don't have time for anything anymore. But best cinematography goes to again Jujutsu Kaisen, and honestly, they're the same nominees, so I feel like we don't have to go over that again. Best art direction goes to Demon Slayer. Nominees are the same plus Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. Now, I think Zom 100 should have been in
Yeah, I agree with that.
because that was pretty solid in terms of artwork. I liked it. The only reason why I know this didn't win was because of its like availability.
I would say out of all those, I think
Hell's
Hell's Paradise probably should have won, and Zom 100 could be like a close second because if we're talking like art direction, I think like they really nailed the color waves or like just the coloring of different abilities in Hell's Paradise and just the coloring of the world of Hell's Paradise. Zom 100 with like it's more like it's blood everywhere, but it's almost like there's paint. It's like a paintball fight everywhere. Where like Demon Slayer, it's like nothing like revolutionary. The art direction is like the same as it always is with the abilities. It's either like it looks like water, it looks like pink water, or it looks like blue water, or it looks like wind. And I mean, it's not like they like revolutionize anything this year, but this next category, ooh, I'm fucking pissed.
Tomo-chan should have won.
Why? All right, so best romance anime, the winner was Horimiya, The Missing Pieces. The nominees were Insomniacs, After School, My Happy Marriage, My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999, Shippin' Loafer, and then Tomo-chan is a Girl.
Tomo-chan should have won.
First of all, Horimiya shouldn't even be on a list because like it's not even like a second season. If you just watch Horimiya The Missing Pieces, you're like so confused because you're actually supposed to watch it with season 1. Like you're supposed to jump back and forth
in between episodes and use it pretty much as like
a for like side stories and stuff. Like I don't know how Dangerous in My Heart is in here. Probably like the best romance anime last year by far. Made the biggest waves. It was like rated a 6 after it came out, but then it skyrocketed because everyone found out how good it is. My Happy Marriage was good, and Insomniacs After School, but they both kind of I feel like they both are kind of limited by being on High Dive instead of Crunchyroll. My
Tomo-chan
love
slams.
story with Yamada-kun at level 999 was so boring after like
Mid.
halfway through.
Mid.
And Skipping Loafer, I didn't watch, but it looked like a cute little show. I just didn't have enough time in that season. I think it was like around the time of Tomo-chan and stuff too. And Tomo-chan was a complete romance anime. It literally did one season perfectly. There is no second season because it's done.
Tomo-chan is the
And
goat,
like,
bro.
and it was funny too. Like it had good comedy. The
Tomo-chan
characters
should have
were
won out of everything
enjoyable.
here.
Bro, Horimiya was like, I stopped watching after like 2 episodes. I had no idea what was going on.
Bro, the first episode when they were like saying bro was like a girl, I was like, I'm trying this shit off. I'm not watching it.
I know. I was like,
I was like,
what's
I
going on?
thought it was gonna be like a continuation of the first season. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I think Tomo-chan definitely should have won that. Like easy peasy.
Yeah, you skipped one. I think.
No, I didn't. No, I
Best
didn't.
comedy, right?
Best comedy. Yeah, I'm still there.
Yeah. Oh.
Spy
So
Family
the
should
be-
not have won.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a funny one when I watched it.
Bochi or Mash, definitely those two stand out more than anything. Bochi's
Mash.
a comedy.
Okay. You know what? I have started watching Mashal, and that is funny.
What? Omar started a show that isn't One
Yeah.
Piece?
Yeah, I
RJ, I'm
started
gonna faint.
Mashal.
Is
I
there pigs
started
flying
Mashal.
outside?
Shit.
Yes, there is.
I'm about to hear trumpets. Nah, dude. I think Mash and Bochi. I mean, Bochi is literally the epitome of comedy. Bochi is just extremely funny. That's why it has like a really big fan base. Like I was saying before, I don't know if anyone heard that, but it's like the new Azu manga Dio. Like people like actually love this shit. And then Mash is just, I like how it actually has a storyline and it's funny at the same time. Like it'll be like the big bad, Mash will go up against him, and then bro's about to get like killed, and then he's like, hold on, I'm defending a cream puff. You know what I mean? Like it's the show is just like so funny in like the most random times. I don't know. I just liked it so much.
I want to pause real quick. Austin, next year, we gotta start planning this now. You gotta come to NYCC with me and RJ. We'll get a weekend pass and we'll go all weekend.
All right, I'll have to see. I'll try to schedule it.
We'll save our money up and we'll go we can even get a live pod out of it. Think about it.
Yeah,
That'd be
live
cool.
podcast.
That'd be pretty cool.
See?
yeah.
I'm thinking.
I like that.
Everybody save their money.
Then we'll actually choke out Omar as he tells us his weirdest One Piece theory. As we're past Egghead and we're now in Elbath.
Yeah.
Which we should probably be in Elbath by next year.
Omar's gonna get bullied twice. Not by me anymore. Omar's gonna bring up One Piece. I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Which I am. I won't lie. I am a little bit surprised. I feel like One Piece did kind of have a lack of nominations in these anime awards for some of these categories.
I'm actually really surprised how it didn't win cinematography for that.
I don't know
whole,
how
tier 5
it
stuff.
wasn't even up for like best art direction.
Which is really weird though, because I think out of a lot of art, I think One Piece definitely did right compared to a lot.
Yeah, I definitely thought One Piece should have been put in a lot of more categories. But
Should I have won? No, but at least nominees, in my opinion.
Yeah, right? Like, look, I can agree with it, but I can also understand at the same time because there are a lot of animes that were really good this year. And look, they deserve this chance in the spotlight. Like,
yeah, but JJK won like fucking 15 nominations.
Yeah, like best. Okay,
exactly.
so best action anime. Do you guys think Jujutsu Kaisen should have won?
I think Bleach should have won that. Bleach is like the standout victor.
Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War.
Bleach
From the
literally
clips
goes
I
in
saw,
cores.
Bleach, like the animation.
Okay, you know what?
was, like,
I'm gonna
God,
say
bro.
One Piece should have won that one.
I
Who
don't
would have
know,
guessed?
bro.
Who would've said that?
You know what?
Yeah, who would have guessed, yo? Who would have
guessed that? Yeah, I'm just joking.
What,
though.
yo,
No, wait, no.
it's like-
Let me explain. I'm just joking. I do think there are a lot of more action and a lot of more stories here. Like 1,000-Year Blood War arc, that shit's brutal. Chainsaw Man is brutal. Jujutsu Kaisen is brutal. Hell, even Attack on Titan and One Piece. Yeah, you'll see the occasional blood.
I don't know. I just think Bleach is just so much better.
Blood is gone.
Let's just
Yeah, I
keep it
mean,
rolling. I don't
From
know.
all of the
yeah.
like clips I saw, I mean, Bleach anime. I mean, it looks like Studio Pro, like they were juicing that shit
They
up.
threw out all their shows just to fucking
Yeah.
do Bleach, so like it had to be good. They
Said,
threw out
"Fuck you,
they
Boruto."
threw out Boruto, Black Clover, and now they're just allocating every budget to Bleach, and they're doing good. Like I really don't see a world in which Studio Pierrot is doing anything but Bleach for the next like 2 cores. I really don't see it.
Which
Yeah.
I will say, that's probably that's
It's
probably
probably the
what
best.
they should
Yeah,
do
100%.
because then they can put all that effort back into like Black Clover. Because I mean, Boruto just needs to go on a hiatus.
They need to go on a hiatus for indefinite. Wait, go up. One Piece just won a nomination up there.
Yeah,
They're
I
going
mean,
way too
look,
far.
as you guys saw, it kind of just lagged out,
Oh,
so I don't want to have this open much longer, but I just wanted to find it, right? So this is the only other anime that One Piece won, which was the best character. And do you guys disagree with this in any way? I know
Yes.
Austin had something to say with this with
It's
Thorfinn.
Thorfinn, 100%.
And you know what? You know what? I respect your decision, but you're wrong.
Why?
I would
Because
say he's wrong. I think it's subjective.
it is okay. You know what? You know what? Wrong terminology. It is subjective.
What did Luffy do this year?
Beat
Well,
Kaido.
He didn't do in the past arcs.
Beat Kaido.
Okay, he beat
All right.
Doflamingo.
He's
Okay.
literally right now. He's literally facing a Gorosei and an admiral at the same time.
Yeah, but
But
that's
this
manga,
isn't
that's not
this isn't anime. That's manga.
But we're
All right,
okay.
wait. Can I say something though?
Okay.
Per hype, Luffy is definitely the most hyped up main character, probably in 2023. Like that's just main, like hype wise. But character development on this list, it's definitely Thorfinn. Funny wise, it's Bochi, but like that's also subjective.
You know what? I feel like him and Luffy and Thorfinn are like here, like right by each other, in my opinion. Because while Thorfinn went through a lot, losing his father right in front of his eyes at a very young age, going on his journey and doing his thing, but Luffy also had to watch his brother die by the
that's
hand.
like 10 years ago. When then
Yeah.
that's season
What,
one of Vinland
what,
Saga.
what are we
Yeah.
doing here?
This is
Talking about
season 2.
Marineford?
This is season 2, like Vinland Saga. It's
Yeah.
like he's a complete different person, and that's why
I think. Oh my god. I think there was this one time me and Austin. I think it was happened to be one of the times where RJ was sick. It was one episode me and Austin did together, and we were just going back and forth for like a half an hour about Marineford.
Dude, because you're never gonna make me think
Just-
it's good. I'm just saying.
Marineford's
Dude,
great.
Marineford is a really good
like
good
that.
arc.
I liked it.
No.
I can't really say much about Marineford.
Yeah.
What I will say though is Thriller Bark probably is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? The Gecko Mario fight, dog shit.
No, I don't think it was bad. I think everything leading up to it was fucking horrible.
Mhm.
I liked Oars. What I did like a lot more was definitely Foxy Pirates and Long Reach Long Island.
You liked that more, and I'm sorry I told Austin to skip that.
I love
told him
the
to skip it.
I love
I
the
still haven't
slow
watched
slow.
it.
I love the slow beam. It's the best.
You could go back and watch it if you want. It's just pure comedy. It doesn't really have an actual effect on the One Piece story. But you know what? I think it eventually will. Do you guys
Well,
think
the Davy back fights, yeah.
that's what I'm saying? I think that's eventually gonna come back into it in some really fucked way.
There's no way the red hair pirates are fighting the straw hat pirates with some type of vendetta.
I think
it's gonna be like a
it's
Davy
not
back
gonna
fight.
be a vendetta, but
It's gonna be
definitely-
like Roger versus Whitebeard on that island.
But we also have to remember what Bartolomeo did.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with Luffy, even though he's his Grand Fleet. Red hair is gonna be like.
But that's
okay,
the
okay.
reason. That's the main reason.
I get that,
Shanks
but
didn't see him in Wano.
there's no, it's not. That they literally just said, well, this is going on in that territory. Let's go over there. They weren't like, well, fuck Luffy and fuck his bro. We're gonna go kill his bro and then come back and spin the block. They didn't say that.
Yeah.
Dude, like Shanks is not fighting Luffy under any vendetta. It's gonna be a Davy back fight. There's no animosity between them, unless you want to think Shanks is evil.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I think we're gonna get left hanging. I think Shanks is gonna get killed, and then we're never gonna realize.
Yeah. I
What's
don't
gonna
think we're
happen
ever
between
gonna see that. I think, and I honestly think Luffy's gonna like see it like with his own eyes. Like he's gonna see a dead Shanks. And
Honestly, I think the way that it's going right now in the manga, I think Luffy gets captured here
oh,
by the Gorosei, and I think like how Ace was captured by Marineford, they're gonna do the same thing with Luffy. They're gonna do the execution of Joy Boy. and then the Grand Fleet's gonna come. Everyone's gonna go. Shanks is gonna go, and then boom, it's gonna happen. And then instead of the warlords protecting it, the other Yonkos are gonna protect it.
That's a good theory. I like that.
I just don't see in any way how Saturn is tanking all this damage from Luffy that the other four, what's it called, Elder Stars are not going to take the same damage. I really don't see a planet, even a future, in which Luffy gets out of this unscathed.
So do we think it's gonna be a while? Do we think there's gonna be a time skip of some sort?
I hope not. I don't think that if the world government captures him, they're not going to kill him immediately.
Nothing crazy, like a year.
Well, that's too long.
Do you think so?
They're going to murder. The world government would kill Luffy.
5 months.
A heartbeat. No.
5 months.
They do. It'd have to be like continuous. Like the world government's not going to capture
unless
Luffy.
Unless they keep him in like a saltwater bath or something, chained up.
You see, like maybe, but like I don't think they wouldn't want to kill Joy Boy.
I know.
That's like the biggest. That's their biggest op. They can just get rid of him.
I think. Okay, do you guys want to hear something crazy? As you guys know, we're at 11:09, and we're at a point in the manga where Vegapunk has died.
No, the main body has died.
The main body has died. Fine, but he's putting out an announcement, and he was saying, "Get this message ready. The truth about the world is about to be revealed." Everybody's going crazy, saying, "Oh, we're gonna learn about the Void Century. We're gonna learn about the Void Century." We're not learning about the Void Century from Vegapunk. You guys know what Vegapunk's gonna say?
What?
There is a king of the world, and his name is Emu. He's gonna release that there's a true king of the world, and there's somebody that sits on the empty throne. And we're not gonna learn about the history quite yet, but what we're gonna learn about is the truth about our world, which is what Vegapunk said.
I mean, has it been said that like everyone in One Piece knows about the empty throne? Like, how many does the general public know about the empty throne?
Nope.
So how would that like? That
maybe
not
particularly the empty throne, but everybody knows there's not a ruler of the world. Everybody just thinks it's a world government.
Or I just think he's gonna just release the information about the kingdom that was lost, that O'Hara got killed for. Because then it's like, if they got killed for that, if like a buster call got called on O'Hara for that information, what are they gonna buster call every single person in the world?
Yeah.
No. So they're gonna go on a genocide then? Of every single island, all these places, they're gonna start killing everyone.
You saw what happened with Lelugia. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's like one island. Like, you're not gonna have anyone to rule.
Bro, what do you think happened?
Everyone.
What do you think happened to Marineford?
Yeah, but everyone at Marineford didn't get executed because they saw what happened at Marineford.
Okay, and nobody knew what happened in Lelugia. Okay. Literally, nobody knew what was happening.
You can't compare those two things.
Yeah, it's hard to compare those.
Because even like
they're two different things.
I don't think they've reached it in the anime, or maybe they have. Doesn't like the shockwave, like the waves that like Lelugia created when it got destroyed, hit like Luffy and his ship?
No, he was on the complete opposite side of the world.
No, he's right. Yeah, it would like wash up. It would like wash up on islands. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the shark. I thought it was sharks, but yeah, no, you can't compare those two. That didn't make much sense. But anyway, no, we're getting to a serious section in the manga because now all of the Gorosei are pulling up, and it's about to go down. So I do believe you, RJ. I do think that theory might actually happen. I think that's what's gonna end up playing out.
I don't think.
I think he's gonna get captured. There's no way he's serious. There's no way because he's already having a hard time with Saturn, and Saturn looks like a goddamn animal.
It's not a
Animal
hard
right
time.
now.
I would really like play it to like that hard bug that you step on that doesn't die.
Mhm.
That's what Saturn is. Like I
Yeah.
mean, Luffy's fucking dominating him and Kizaru, but I think with all four of them, Luffy's
Pizza
gonna be
boy.
like, yeah,
I like
turn him into
that.
a slice of pizza.
Pizza
Like,
boy.
I don't know. I think he's like a bug that he's being stepped on.
Yo,
I'm doing something.
she already ate. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It was not the screen share. I don't know. I kind of got a little bit like confused with the art, I guess, and like how it was like kind of structured in 1109 with some of the like paneling of like what exactly was going on. So
It was definitely weird. But like what I'm saying, I feel like One Piece just keeps using the same tropes, and if Luffy does get captured here, I don't know. I can't really call One Piece the foreshadow go if he really does get captured here,
Why? Why would you say that?
because it's turn into a whole another impel down Marineford situation, start another war. I don't know.
Ennie's
think it's-
lobby.
Yeah, I just really do see something like of that nature going down. And if it does, it's definitely entertaining. But is it reusable every single time? It's like, come on.
Yeah, you know what? I can understand that, but at the same time, it's a way to bring it back full circle.
But they've done it too many times. They're like at a pendulum at this point. Like just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's
Yeah.
why like shows that like JJK that never revisit the same issue are doing what they're doing right now. Like if you look at the beginning of JJK, you would never like figure out how it ends up right now.
Yeah,
You could say like, oh yeah, they're fighting Sukuna. That's from the beginning of the storyline as a goal, but in which the way the story was procured and curated is completely different than anything we've seen in One Piece.
I agree with you there. I agree with you.
Like especially the Culling games.
I see.
I've not read that, so I do not know.
Yeah, but yeah, no, One Piece. I feel like we're reaching an interesting part of the story because I feel like everybody wants to believe that Luffy's not gonna get defeated here.
He has to lose.
Yeah,
And that's the reason they're summoning 4 different people. Because if he lost to one person, then it's gonna be fraud.
yeah.
Fraud allegations, fraud. Luffy's a fraud. Kaido's better than. I mean, Kaido loses to the Grand Elders. Like no, they're gonna make sure all 5 of the Grand Elder stars beat Luffy and capture him, because then it's plausible. Because if it was just one of them, it'd be like, yo, who the hell is this dude? Why wasn't he on Wano?
Okay, so if they don't do the Marineford route, I think a route that could possibly take is bringing him directly to Emu.
Well, it's gonna be like the same thing. Regardless.
I don't think they would kill him right there. I think
No, they would definitely take him to Emu, but like still, the stature of the story stays the same. Captured, execution, save him. Even if there's no execution, there's still gonna be like a saving story of it. The Grand Fleet's gonna hear about it.
what other way could they go about it?
There's only one other way I see, and if Luffy escapes, they're gonna do the same trope with Garp. Garp's captured. They're gonna do the same trope with him.
Yeah, I think Garp's gonna die though.
You know, Luffy's gonna fight Blackbeard to save his grandpa. That's pretty much gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's
but
how
Luffy needs to get off the island first.
But that's what I'm saying. If he does end up not being captured, it's gonna go to the same route in Garp.
Yeah.
The story really only has 2 routes right now.
I hope it takes that second arc, that second route. I really do. I want it to be a little longer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be excited for next week's chapter at least.
Yeah.
Well, there's a break next week.
Oh yeah, there is.
I mean, there's a break every week for One Piece, pretty much.
Yeah. What are you
That's
guys'
fine,
favorite
though.
sandwiches?
Huh?
Favorite
What are you guys'
sandwiches.
favorite sandwiches? Yeah.
I don't know.
No, give me an answer.
Like
We talking like from
Italian?
an actual fast food place or
nah, I think like
You know
cold
what?
ones.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You could choose any sandwich you want,
I'll say
but
Italian.
it can't be like a hot dog. It can't be like a taco.
Was
I
a hot
would
dog
say-
actually a sandwich?
I mean, it's meat between two pieces. Well, no, it's a hot dog. It's not two pieces of bread technically.
It's technically.
I don't
If
know.
anyone called a taco a sandwich near me, I might actually flip
Get
shit.
incarcerated.
Like I would not be free for
Face.
much longer.
Get out of my face.
I'd be incarcerated.
You disgusting human being.
Exactly.
You dirty animal.
I don't know. I always like my go-to is always like a steak and cheese or like a chicken bacon ranch if I go somewhere, to be honest.
Chicken bake.
Those are
Chicken
always my
bake?
favorite.
It's
Now,
Italian,
I
dude.
will say from the time that I started working at Subway to now, like they've changed what
fresh.
they use for the chicken bacon ranch, which I don't like. I don't like the rotisserie chicken at all. So,
You don't like healthy chicken.
I made the rotisserie chicken at Subway, so I know what it's like. So that's why I don't like it.
Oh no! You worked
Yeah.
at Subway.
Yep, for almost 2 years. In high school, I was like, "That's
The
just
cookies
like,
are banging though.
oh, dude, I
You know what?
love-
Recently, I've been
I love
having it.
Subway
I've recently I've been having it because I go to this dispensary nearby. I go pick up what I need to pick up, and then I go to the Subway where they got the foot-long pretzels and the foot-long cookies and the foot-long.
Are those good?
The foot-long pretzels are pretty good. I've only had the foot-long pretzels.
Really? You would well, I saw when I was in there the one time that the foot-long cookies like 1,500 calories, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane. You're supposed to have that
But I heard it's the best
in
one.
proportion. I want to try the churro.
Yeah, that's what I want to try.
I want to
love
try the
those.
churro. I haven't tried the churro yet, but I will try the churro one day.
Was the pretzel
day.
good? Because like all the online
Yes.
stuff I saw, like I had like no salt on it or anything, and
Yeah, here's the thing. The one nearby where I went, one time it didn't give me salt. One time they did give me salt. So I
you were
guess
like
it
banging on
depends
the
if
on the table. Where the fuck is my salt at?
No, I don't care for salt regardless. But if it's
Oh, no,
on,
pretzel's
if it-
mandatory, bro.
Yeah.
no, you know what? Here's the thing. Like if it's not, if it's
Also, like,
buttery,
think it's
here's the thing. It was buttery, so I didn't mind. If it wasn't buttery, I might have minded a little bit.
Wetzel pretzel's the goat of all pretzels.
Yes, there's not even a competition.
No, actually,
I
no,
have
on
to
Annie's.
say-
on Annie's. On
Red
Annie's.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Auntie
Auntie
Anne's,
Anne's, but
Anne's,
just
yeah.
because
I gotta go buy a box one day.
we do not
They're
have,
equal. They're very equal.
we don't have a lot of choice over where I'm from. So maybe when I come to New York City Comic Con, I can also try other shit because here in Pennsylvania there is not a lot to choose from, especially where I'm at. It's literally like just Auntie Anne's in the mall that has like 2 stores left in it. Which I don't know. How's your malls doing? Is your mall
Pretty good.
living or is it dead?
Yeah, it's living.
It's
Most of my
pretty
malls.
legend.
My
Yeah,
mall's, like,
because
dead.
our malls are like in really really weird positioning. I would say. I don't know how to explain it. Never
Well, you
mind.
guys live in a very like populous place too.
Yeah, New Jersey is a populous place. Even though it's kind of, even though
And you
we're
guys
called the
live-
armpit of the United States.
Well, it's the
We are.
truth, but
Yeah.
So,
Even though everybody wants to be like us, though, so it's okay. We understand.
who
Everybody,
name one thing.
wherever the hell you're from.
No,
You wish you was 15 minutes away from New York City.
no. I know I do not. No,
I don't even wish I was 15 minutes away from New York City.
You are 15 minutes away from New York City.
I said I wish I wasn't.
yeah. The traffic all the time would be enough to make me
Horrific.
want to like vomit.
New Jersey
Listen.
traffic sucks too.
New Jersey traffic. Everybody over exaggerates. New Jersey traffic itself is not that bad.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
You've
It's
never had
not
to
that-
drive on
it
Garden
gets
State
a
Parkway
busy-
at 5 p.m.
Homie, I have to drive on.
No,
the-
to there is not bad. On the way back to Clifton is not good.
It's
You know
not
it.
fun either, bro. I've worked that night. I've worked in
A
morning.
20 listen, Austin.
Yes.
A 25-minute drive turns to an hour and 15 minutes.
Yes, I know.
so it's basically
RJ.
like Atlanta traffic.
It's horrible.
Because
It's bad.
the time when I went to Atlanta, or I flew into Atlanta with my family to go to Panama City Beach, it was only supposed to be like an hour to get out of Atlanta. It took us almost 3.5 hours to get out of Atlanta from the airport. Like,
Oh my god.
it is ridiculous, Atlanta traffic.
Oh yeah, didn't you go to JFK today, RJ?
It's not good. It's not good. I mean, New York in every single way is not good. If you go to the airport in New York, if you ever decide to fly into JFK, never do it. It's the worst thing possible. It's absolutely horrible. Newark is just as bad, but it's not much traffic. So I'll give it that.
Austin, which airport is closest to you?
Oh shit.
Oh, he lagged out. Oh no, he lagged out.
Yeah, you check your phone.
Huh? No, I did not. What's
Yeah.
going on? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I've been saying it. I've been texting you too on Discord.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We have not been paying attention. We're good.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. RJ has to go. Thank you so much, RJ, for pulling up. I appreciate you.
Whoa.
Peace out, homie. Thank you.
All right, catch you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Which airport's closest to me?
Yeah, which airport is closest to you? I want to see how far.
Like the Newark or JFK or my?
No,
actual?
your actual.
Oh, Pittsburgh International. It's like okay. So I would go down 79, get off at Sewickley. Oh no, I'd get off Sewickley, go down towards Ross Township. I think it is. It's probably like maybe like an hour, if that, maybe 45 minutes.
You want to know how much a flight is?
Let me think. I'm gonna say.
You want to guess?
probably-
You want to guess?
If it's like anything over 400, that's ridiculous.
Oh, dude, we're not even hitting 100 here. 59, 60 for a round trip. This is a round trip.
Oh, that's not bad. I would definitely fly, dude. Oh my god, driving across Pennsylvania. If anyone in their life ever wants to experience the most boring drive of their life, just take the turnpike from like Scranton.
Oh my god, these
To,
are
like,
all
Pittsburgh.
these are all Spirit Airlines.
If I die, I die.
I
That was
die
it.
every
That was a good
day.
24 years, right?
Oh man.
Spirit, I'm gonna send a video and be like bouncing out of my seat. The seat's gonna come off, and
Yeah, literally just staying a week round trip. Apparently, Spirit. Hey man, if you're ever down to come to Jersey, man, we'll do a live podcast. You could go back. We'll pay you for the day.
it'll be just a day thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pittsburgh Airport is like, it's not like the worst, but like it's just set up weird. I've had to fly a few times, and like
It hits
Ugh.
400 actually. Newark is 441 per traveler,
jeez, what the
Yeah.
hell?
but everything else is one stop. This one is nonstop. Like you go
Yes.
to for Charlotte, for some reason it takes you to Charlotte and then back here if you're in American Airlines, and that's $300. Like what?
Okay,
You're giving me more of an inconvenience for more
Yeah.
money.
I'm
Like,
telling you
I'll
right
go on
now,
Spirit.
connecting flights is some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, like
Because my
I'm
dad had to go to
good.
Chicago from Pittsburgh, by the way, so like diagonal, and he had to fly into Austin, Texas, to go to Chicago, and I'm like,
Homie.
well, at that point, just drive to fucking Chicago.
Yeah,
At that
seriously.
point. He's like, well, at least I'll get to see Austin, Texas. Yeah,
At
but like,
least I get to see Austin,
like,
Texas.
I guess that's a good thing. And like, I don't know, I've been to a lot of America. I feel like I've been the most.
Never been
most-
to the city.
No, I've driven through New York, but I've never been to New York City. I've never been to New Jersey, actually. I've only been. The closest oh my god, the closest I ever got to New Jersey was probably like Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Really?
Because when we went through New York to get to New Hampshire, we went up 79, so we kind of like wrapped around Buffalo, so like basically the opposite side of you guys,
Huh?
to go to Niagara Falls and then do all that other stuff. Now my dad lived in New Jersey for like 10 years and he
Oh,
hated
really?
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did he hate it?
He just said it was like one of the worst places to live. I mean, that was back in like the 80s though. So
That sucks to suck, bro.
he lived right across from New York City. So,
Damn, he said it is the worst place to live ever.
but he lived there, and then he lived in Tallahassee,
Tallahassee.
Florida. Yeah.
We're not better than Tallahassee?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Now, okay, some of the stuff he like complained about though, like it obviously had to get fixed. Like, or I hope so at least. Like he said, like people would just like throw trash in the streets, and like it would never get picked up. So there's always just trash in the streets.
Where was he living?
I lived around Trenton, and then he lived
that
across
explains
the
it.
river.
You know, it might be the capital. For some reason, I don't understand why it's the capital. It should be East Rutherford.
What should be the capital then?
East Rutherford.
Why? Because MetLife's there.
Yeah.
Is that the whole reason?
Yeah, we don't.
The
we
worst
don't have-
football team, the New York
What
Giants.
are we
play
gonna
there.
say? What are we gonna say? The freaking bro. What are we supposed to make it like Jacksonville? Because we have Six Flags over there. Like,
I don't
what
even
are we?
know the
What else are we
Jacksonville,
gonna
New
be?
Jersey.
What else are we gonna
Make
do?
it Elizabeth.
No. No.
I don't. Maybe they only made it Trenton
Here's
because
how
of
it-
like the historical value.
I don't know, but it's hood.
You know, like the
So-
Battle of Trenton.
I mean,
with
not
George
hood,
Washington
but it's
crossing
like
the Delaware River.
it's not a great area to be in. But it's not a great area. Trenton.
Well, I mean, look at Pennsylvania. The capital's Harrisburg, of all fucking places. Like, who the fuck knows about Harrisburg? It's
Yeah.
either
Like
Pittsburgh or
Washington
Philadelphia,
D.C. being the capital of our nation. Like, why? The
because they
White House
built it
is
like
there.
200 years ago. I guess
Yeah, I know.
it really should be. I mean, if they changed, I don't know. They could. I guess they could change to like NYC or LA would be like the two.
New
I mean,
York
where else
City,
would
yeah.
where else would you put it? I guess those are like the two most populous
You would have to throw the White House in in the
New
city.
York.
You
Yeah.
would have to pick up the White House and put it in a new city. Where are you putting it?
Hell, they might go like Topeka, fucking Kansas or something.
Topeka, Kansas.
Go straight in the middle of the continental U.S.
Yep, precisely.
That are like, oh god, can you imagine if like it was Des Moines, Iowa, or some shit? Like, Jesus, that'd be like the only thing people knew Des Moines for.
Yeah.
Iowa, I don't know. I've been through the Midwest. Another boring. I don't know how people live there. First of all, it's flat, boring as shit, and every single like end of summer, you got to worry about your whole house fucking getting blown over by a tornado. Like, who want to live
Why
there?
do you live there? Why do
If
you
I
live
have to buy tornado insurance, I don't need to live there. Okay, like
That's crazy.
ugh,
I think
jeez.
we can end it off here for tonight. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for whoever tuned in. Appreciate everybody.
We'll try to get the internet issues fixed for next episode.
Yeah, I it's completely on me, so that's on me. But thank you guys. Subscribe, comment, like the podcast if you like listening to it. Again, my name is Omar. Next to me was Austin, and peace.